Happy Monday, everybody, from Rodney over here at Peddler's Family Thrifting. Holy cow, has things been crazy lately. We are just jam-packed with stuff, everybody. So I went over this morning, I started going through the storage container, which contains a lot of the supplies that we got from, about 2 weeks ago. I've been so busy, I haven't even been able to go through all of it. And been just crazy busy between family life, helping out grandparents, listing, selling, buying. It's just constantly nonstop, guys. You know, for those out there that, you know, watch what we're doing and think that, oh, well, you know, that's pretty easy. Go swing by a garage sale, Goodwill, pick up a couple things, list them, sell them. Well, guys, it's a hustle. I'll tell you, it is a hustle. You've got to stay on it, be on it. You've got to live reselling, breathe reselling, constantly being on the lookout to buy stuff, constantly listing stuff. You know, we fell behind a little bit. I mean, we were just tearing it up. Got over 600-700 items listed in a month, and holy cow, it's just been crazy. We really gotta get back to really listing. We've got so much stuff now. It's crazy. I bet that we could list for the next 2 months and not have everything listed from what we've done. We have just been gathering stuff. That a couple weeks ago when we cleaned that house out, the basement out and the garage, I just started getting into that stuff this week. I'm sorry, last week, like Wednesday or Thursday. First time in the storage container, grabbing some stuff out, came across some Philips security cameras, all kinds of different security equipment, retro computer equipment, motherboards, industrial pressure gauges. Just, it seems like every box I grab is a $50 box. And man, I've got an 80 by 80. Holy cow, I wish I've got an 8 by 40 storage container over there that's half to 3/4 full. I mean, I can't grab a bad box. I'll grab a box, scan it, be like, holy cow, the next one's better, and it just keeps going on and on and on. So, well, I've been hearing a lot out there about promoting listings and things of that nature, and I can tell you, when we first got started, man, we did very little promoting, let's say 3-4%, and then we started going with the suggested promotion fees, which aren't cheap, you know, 9 to 12%, which really means you got to be able to buy right to make sure you make some money when you're promoting your listings, or be willing to not make as much. So I would say maybe a week or two into it, we really got into promoting the listings real hard. And I'll tell you, sales did pick up. Sales really did pick up. Lately, sales have been down. We were doing real good there for a while. Man, I don't know. I just shipped out 6 things today, but it seems like what we're shipping out, the prices, the price points are a little bit higher, you know, so that's good. But anyways, back to promoting listings. I think it really depends on what you're looking for, what you want your margins to be, and what you buy for. I mean, if you can buy an item for $5 and sell it for $20 to $25, really what's, 10% fee is what? Let's say you sell it at $20, it's $2. But it moved you right to the top of the list, and it got things sold quicker. So I think promoting percentages should just be based on what you need, what your wants are, and what your margins want to be. You know, that's the very first thing you should do when you think about getting into eBay. You should figure out, what margins do I want to make? Do I want to double my money? Am I okay with making 50% on my money, 25%? You know, what we've done is so I base everything off of what I buy things for. So my goal is, if I can buy something for anything under $25, I want to be able to list it for triple what I paid for it, right around there. So if I bought something for $20, I want to be able to list it for $60. By the time I'm done with the eBay fees, the transition fees, the shipping, the blah, 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 bought it for 20, sold it for 60, I end up getting $40 back. So I double my money. That's my goal. Now, anything over 30, 40, 50 bucks, you make a little bit more money on those. So if I buy something for $50, I sell it for, let's say, $80, I'm going to roughly make between $15 and $18 off of that. That's not bad, depending on how quick the sell-through rate is. How quick is this going to sell? I mean, I've got some things that I post and 6 hours later it's gone. I've got some stuff that I listed back on January, 4th or 6th when we first made our listing, and it's still there. I think it's priced decent, but who knows? Maybe it's just not anything people are looking for right now. So, well, guys, I got a lot to get going on today. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. It's been about a week since I've posted anything. I've got today, tomorrow to list, get back doing the eBay hustle, I would call it, and then Wednesday, Thursday, helping out some family again. So it might be a little slower week again, but man, I really, really need to get one of those days coming up where I can just sit down and list 5 days straight, 20, 30, 40 items, because the more I watch from guys out there that have done this for a long time, the more that we're learning. They have a ton of listings. So I think right now we're sitting at about 725. Our sales are over $5,000 now. Not too bad. Been averaging profit right around $300 to $500 a week is what eBay's been paying us. Pretty much everything, well, what we get after we sell our items, right? Pretty much everything right now that we have purchased is really close to being paid for. So the stuff down south, when I bought all the tables, that's paid for. Totally paid for. Everything we have left from that is all profit right now. The house, which, really didn't pay anything for it as far as getting it, but we did pay all the boys for helping us. So let's say we were into that for $700. Just started last week, end of last week, pulling stuff out of there and listing it. And we're probably down to needing to make $500 to break even on that, but ain't going to be hard. This morning I went over there, I was over there 15, 20 minutes, had my phone with me, pulled some stuff out, scanned. There were some pressure gauges that I pulled out that are selling for $135, and I got 10 of them, brand new in a box. So, I filled up the back of the van, not filled it up, but, 10, 12 boxes, brought it over, and heck, I didn't even bring it inside to get listing. I stood out there in the garage at the table and just click. Had a bunch of stuff listed in no time. So now I'm getting into a little bit more complicated stuff that I don't know much about and or how to list it yet, So, we'll see how it goes. I'm getting into some computer stuff, motherboard, I just don't know what that stuff's worth. Don't know how to tell if it's used or not used, That's the biggest thing. I don't want to dupe any of my buyers out there. I like to do things legit, be legit. If I do get a complaint or a problem, usually it's something I messed up on, so I try to make it right away. So, this is just some of the stuff that we're pulling out of there over there at the, look at this stuff. There's security stuff, computer stuff, media converters, pressure gauges, just different types of pressure gauges, light bulbs. Holy cow, cameras, look, these are brand new. Most of the stuff that I got right here, it's all new old stock. Yeah, 2000s to 2006. Well, everybody, just wanted to stop in, say, hey, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing great out there. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, if you're interested, I did it. I pulled the trigger. I ended up listing the monkey. I know. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you know, got to pay the bills. I'd love to hang on to the monkey, you know. That was kind of my first hit on YouTube. The first one that just kind of went crazy. But that was an awesome find. I've got those Strump fiddles listed on our eBay page, Peddler's Family Thrifting. I listed them both together, both of the Strump fiddles together, the one with the monkey and the other one, asking $750 for their best offer. So hurry up, get over there, buy it. Let's go. All right, everybody. Rodney here from Peddler's Family Thrifting. I'm out of here. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll be seeing more of you.